I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Really is bigger than me. You can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breach.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday night primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on, set. Red 38. Set.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Big blue striker. Hut, hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Let's go now. 60. Hey, blue. Black shot. Fury, yellow. Steel, black. Smash, red. Black ultra.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
Let's go.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at
22
the
meters.
35-yard line.
Check, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Corey Franklin, the intended target.
Ready, set.
And third down coming up.
Green Jack. 45. White. 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 Six. Mega. Blaster. Six. Set.
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Purdy using the pop pass. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Lost
30-yard
one
line.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Purdy looks out of the pistol. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it was brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
On the double. 10 cycle. Blue striker. 33. Yellow. Rail. Yellow. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Smash. Red. Blue 32. Vaughn red. Bill green. Hughes yellow. Check. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and watch back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown 6. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Groupie able to add the extra points. And the Saints are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Get set. What's up?
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
The 40-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. 18. What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On third down, it's Purdy. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, yep, here we go, here we go. 50, green. Close, ready?
On a run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Fight, 97. Drill green. Blaster, 6.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Forced out wide. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
At the Saints' 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. This looks like a design run. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here's a design run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Slot man in motion right.
Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Downfield for Njoku. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
32. Field, black. Red, cycle. Slide blue. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Black ultra.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Set.
They'll look to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
First down.
Red, yellow. Cut, cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's a good throw caught by Njoku. And the Saints are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good. The Saints are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Saints out on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Get set, get set.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5.
Yellow. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Grupe now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get set. Yellow.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Cut.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Yep, blue, 32. Black chop. Rail, yellow.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. Going deep downfield for Judy. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
Yellow.
1st and 10. Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Purdy now on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun, a give to Judkins. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Blue 32. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To break the huddle, they're coming up now for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
50. Green. Watch out now. 50. Cut.
He'll get this out wide. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Saints.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
45. White.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60, red, yellow, black ultra, Edo blue, white, claws red, cycle,
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This is caught to the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, New Orleans. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Grupe able to add the extra point. Saints tack on one more to their lead. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 to their own 29-yard line.
Don't show, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. Your party in the world. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug.
outside, you're not. Yellow. 21, here we go. Up.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And this is a big problem going the wrong way. Out of bounds well behind the original line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long.
Outside.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. 18, watch out.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Parsons gets there, and down he goes. Ryan Brzee in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, watch out.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Yellow.
Get set. Yellow. Purdy now on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Hands up. Yellow.
Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. Now he'll air one out. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
Shot, 17 units, yellow. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49ers 12-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
3rd and 9.
52 Blues. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Saints.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set. 18. Up.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for the running back.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
10 cycles. Here we go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 3rd down and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Yellow. Go. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Smash. Red. 6. Mega. 10.
He'll drop to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 22. Up.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Going for it all. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. At the 40.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run, and this is Smith. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Saints.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Give to Smith on the zone read. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
For the Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard
43.
line.
Black Ultra, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Black drop, cut. Yellow, slide forward. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
The kicker on for the
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Purdy on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 22.
Watch out! Yellow. Stay.
Play action now. Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. To the pylon, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. We had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Check pitch. Let's go. Cut.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the double.
Second down, they need 7.
Come on, set. Black 40. Cut.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
45-yard line.
10 black. Claws red. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
Back to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Saints. That his second touchdown tonight. 52, 49ers 28. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It was a short one caught by Kraft.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got it! He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set. Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Yellow.
3rd down, Purdy. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Down. Blue 32. Cut.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup for 6.
Once again, it's Chubb. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds it just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Watch out now. Black shot. Black. 95. Steel. Black. Red. Yellow. Set. Huh?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Watch out.
Here's Purdy. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. The quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 2nd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their
Throwing again is Purdy. Who outs another catch for his favorite target.
Brings up 3rd down.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Again in the air for Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong pocket of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Forced out wide. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Set. 52 blue. Black ultra. Smash red. Red, yellow. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He works free. Right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Get set. Up. Purdy looks out of the pistol. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Watch out. Yellow. Here we go. Motion. Reset. Purdy now on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my part.